Good morning, everyone. Once again, we are at a Walmart. Let's run into this one here in Bristol and let's see if they got anything good. Start hearing collectors, and I gotta say, look at the pops and look at all the turtles. Donnie and Leo 2-packs. You got Turtles 3 2-packs. A bunch of Casey and Raph 2-packs down here. And then more over here. Man, they have real. NECA has been here. I have to set that thing off. He's annoying. What else we got here? More Casey and Raph 2-packs. There is Donnie and Leo again. I wonder what the odds of these things being $25 a box that they were at the Bluefield Walmart. But yeah, not a whole lot new here. But man, I saw those turtle 2-packs. Like, okay, I can't not film that. But we're going to scan these things. If they are a reduced price or whatever, I'll let you know when I get back in the toys section. But let's just make sure they don't have anything good in the pops. And nothing behind us. Nah. Alright, let's get back to the toy section, see what else they got. Alright, let's do take 2 here and look around, because take 1, I don't exactly know what somebody was doing that came down the aisle. But anyways, I hadn't got that far, so I just restarted. Optimus Primal and Rhinox up there. There's our Fugglers. And these have been on clearance in some stores, but they're not marking them. They're usually $6. I didn't scan these. I don't know if they are here, but they've gotten the restock on the Infinity Saga wave too. I looked at those. This is where I got to the first time I had to stop recording. They've got them all with Widow. Man, look at all those metal figs back in there. Spider-Man, Mark 46. There's Zombie Scarlet Witch. I think that's the best one out of that wave in my opinion. I got another Cap, Dark World Thor, and a banner hanging out back there in the back. These were all here last time. Tarantula, MJ, Sandman, and Matt Murdock. There's the Rock. Top picks. Thanos, Iron Man, the X-Men still $7. Superpowers, they've got all the older ones. There's nothing new and exciting in there. All Batwing here from McFarlane. It looks like he's down to $13 though. This is Duke Thomas. I don't know if he'll scan for that or not. And they've moved these back here to the toy section now. They even got their own little placard. I still say, as far as a small scale figure, that was the nicest one. Venom was good. Good. $19 for the Batmobile. I tell you, these Superpowers vehicles normally always end up on clearance. That's one right there I didn't think would linger. I thought people my age would buy that thing up. I got an A-Wing there, and then Poe's non-chase X-Wing. Chrysanthemum still $28.50. And Cassianando. I don't see anything. I don't think any of that's new. Looks like the stuff they had the same ones here last time. Bianca Belair, any more Ultimates back in there? Just Bianca. They got a bunch of scrap iron. They're not showing him clearance price. I would guess $29 because everything else here is around that. Oh, they got Punk. Non-chase. Oh, wait, but it was Buddy Matthews. He wasn't the other Chase, was he? I'm blanking, guys, early this morning. No, it's Brody King. Yeah, got Mr. CM Punk again, the Luminary. And some older ones. You got supposed Jericho, Trent, Pent Obscura. So we do have a Punk sighting this morning. We don't find anything else. That figure usually doesn't last too long. Lady J's. These should be like $1 by now. Same with Baroness. They got one Shipwreck hanging out. Who we got here? Ray, Carrion. Is that Carrion? Yeah, okay. And there's another Carrion. So you got 2 versions of him for 2 different ways. Who they got in these? Well, said you don't know if you don't look, but it doesn't look like they're going to have a whole lot going on here this morning. This one's kind of slowed down on me, guys. I had all that NECA. All the NECA turtles were all full price. Well, they're $54.96. They're stickered at $59, so I guess you could say they're a little bit less. Well, they got Seriously Among Us. So the red one, and the pink one, and the tan, opaque, whatever color one it is. They don't have, what, the blue one? I think it's a blue one. I like these things purple. These things are fun. Mario movie stuff, bunch of Pokemon cards. And then behind us we have a wall of Lego. There's that creepy looking Groot. Don't see any. I see some clearance tags. Not too much happening here in Lego. Some good stuff came out 1st of April. We got that Batman animated series Lego set and a bunch of other stuff that just hit. But that is going to do it for action figures, guys. Let's get over and check out some die-cast, see if we got anything over there. Here we go, walking up on the die-cast. Hit Knight Rider. Some pink slips that are not Batmobiles. Still got a Thunder Tank hanging out back there. That little shell-looking little race car thing. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool, actually. Belly tanker. Got one of the new little van kits there. I saw these at one of the Walmarts yesterday. I kind of thought that series looked kind of neat. Actually, I think that was the Nissan Skyline. I did see that light blue one. The Bristol Walmart had all of them but that Nissan Skyline. And that Wave. Spider Buggy. Nothing else in the bottom, nothing up top, so. They have a chase, at least two chases there, and Monster Jam. The Bigfoot truck's nice. You got the Slicer here. The Slicer is a chase truck from Series 32, and they've got 2 of them. So, got a chase monster truck this morning. And they all look like 32, so they do have the chase 32. Got a couple of them there. So, anybody that does collect these, Series 32, that was your chase. Let's see. And we shall return. Good morning, my friends, and we are here again at yet another lovely Walmart location. Let's run in here in Abingdon, Virginia, and let's see if they got anything good for us today. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here this morning. And they got some of the newer Transformers. There's Optimus and this dude, Thundertron. If any more of these are new, I am unaware, and I apologize for not pointing them out. There's another Optimus. But those are the 2 that I know are new. Godzilla and Kong in full force as it is about everywhere. Got some clearance in there on some of those Mutant Mayhem stuff, and that is a loud pallet jack. Oh, it's like 3 pallet jacks. A convoy of pallet jacks. But moving pallet jacks around is a good sign in Walmart, because that means that they're stocking. Let's see, Genghis Khan, Baxter, Genghis, Baxter, yeah, nothing too exciting in our retro titles. Kind of the same old through there. They've had some restock of these as well, I guess. And I got 2 left though, Mark II and Banner. Oh, that music's gonna be loud. I can already tell. I'll have to ramble on a little bit, trying to keep from getting copyright. Let's see. Dinos. There's a little Spider-Man clingy thing. Toss them on the wall, watch them walk down. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, we still got plenty of Robin and Owlman. DC plushies. Is this one different? That name looks familiar. Just the coloring on it looked a little different. I don't know. Might have seen it 1,000 times. Deep new, not trying to claim that it's a new find. Shazam, Robin, Owlman, bunch of Owlman. He's $15.50. Robin's still showing full price. Anything good in super powers? Same old Wave. Nothing new on that yet at this one. Oh, there goes some stock cards that have antifreeze on them. And some motor oil, so that is not for this section. Ooh, there is a Star Wars ship up there. I wonder if that's a red top or a blue top. And how can I try to reach that? We'll try off camera. I need both hands. And I still got a bunch of those Batman down there. 25 bucks. The Titans Build-A-Figures, I think, are starting to hit clearance in some spots, but they're still marked. All the Build-A-Figures still marked 25. Still got that 3-pack. Star Wars stuff. I'm sure that's on clearance, but it's not marked. They have Chrysanthemum. Oh yeah, there he is. He's still 28 bucks here. There's some of those little box figures and some of the carded 5 POA stuff you see there. I guess they moved them now to that Easter shipper since Easter's gone. You got Stormtroopers, Ahsoka. Made their way back here to the main toy aisle. Lando. This guy has been here every week. The only reason I point that out, I thought I heard somebody say he was hard to find. He may be, I don't know. This store is kind of an anomaly sometimes. You'll find all kinds of stuff here that'll sit for, like those Blue Boots Hogan's, which they got a good stock of superstars. We'll see if they got another one. What do we got over here? There's a TIE fighter. And they got a couple of TIE fighters back in there. I think that's kind of the same assortment they had last time I was here. We got some WWE figures we'll look through. Only a Bianca Ultimate. Mr. Fantastic found the new Bret Hart and Roddy Piper. And Bret Hart finally put out an Ultimate Bret Hart that comes with a stinking Winged Eagle belt. This one a Chase. Oh, here we go. We got Chase find this morning. Carmelo Hayes Chase. That's the red, pink, whatever you want to call it, but the purple is the common. He's got purple knee pads, he's common, red is a Chase. Or pink, whatever color it is. They don't have blue or yellow Boots Hogan or blue Boots Hogan this morning. Captain Lou's a cool looking one. Gung Ho, Snake Man Infiltrator, Man at Arms, Moss Man. Oh, I didn't look at his basics. Roman, who is that guy? Forget his name. Ashante Adonis, Roman, Beja. Oh, they got Brett. That's the non-Chase, but they got Brett. The face isn't horrible. I don't know, WWE figures, what I've seen, they have a little bit of trouble nailing the Hitman's face sculpt, but I usually get Bret Hart figures, then I pick that up. They don't have the Chase. Chase has black pants. But it is cool to see Brett this morning. We'll at least get a picture of him for the thumbnail. Whether I buy it or not. There's a bunch of Lady J's crammed in up there. Scrap iron showing 29 here. I forgot to scan him when I was in the Tennessee Walmart the other day. They still had him listed at full price, but I'm sure he was a little bit less than full price. Well, not sure, but I assume that he was because he's on sale everywhere else. I still got Samus, 2 Samus hanging out here. Among Us Series 2s, and I'm not seeing much different in Poppy and Rainbow Friends and all of that, but this Walmart does have a good assortment of Pokemon cards for any Pokemon collectors. But it looks like it's about it for the action figures, guys. Not a whole lot new. We got some wrestlers down there. That was some cool finds, but let's get over to the die-cast now and see what they got over there. Alrighty, here we go. Man, I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'm trying to talk over it, but we got no Scrubs playing this morning. That is going to be stuck in my head, and I really don't want it to be, but here we are. What do we got down here, guys? I think that's kind of a cool little van. I meant to record it, and I didn't. Yesterday at Walmart, someone had big swapped a die-cast. They had taken this one out, and I had like one of these cheaper ones put in there. This is not a bad looking Stingray. I thought, man, they even big swap die-cast cars. I'd never seen that before. But I guess they can fix swap whatever they want. They put something else in the box, but still. Had not seen that done to die-cast. Or not say I haven't seen it, I haven't noticed it before. There we go, let's word it that way. Wario. There is a Batmobile that's out in this premium wave. Somebody found it, I don't remember who. I'm sure several people have found it. One of the videos I watched, I'm thinking somebody found that thing, but like I said, I'd like to try to track that down. I usually try to get Hot Wheels Batmobiles. What else we got down through here, guys? Anything going on? They got a bunch of trucks. The Weenie Mobile, but not the Chase Weenie Mobile. I'm pretty sure the Chase of this one was the one that had the burnt spots on it. I don't fully remember. It's been a while since I looked them up. There's a Care Bear. The Gary Whitechapel was trying to sneak up on me. Gran Turismo. Those are kind of cool looking little cars. Porsche 911. What's in this wave? BMW, could get over, you can see it. Ford, no, they have any more? Looks like it has a peg of 3 of 5s. The Porsche series, 4s, 3s and 4s. That's the most common ones you see. I've seen a number 1 a few times. I have never seen 6 of 6. I know from talking to the Hot Wheel collectors that come into the Kingsport Target every Saturday morning. Apparently number 6 is the hardest one to find, and I have to say, I don't look at them all the time, but for my limited looking, looks that way as well. Let's just take a quick walk down Lego. Now R2-D2's a nice set. I actually picked up that Technic space rover. I don't remember if I was on camera when I picked it up or if I was filming, but we did grab that. Just kind of want to take a quick glance. They have any of the new sets. I think Bristol might have got some new stuff because they had a bunch of Lego boxes yesterday and they didn't open any of them to put them on the shelf. So I'm wondering if they're waiting to clearance some stuff out first or if they're going to be putting some new out. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. If I do happen upon anything else in here, you will see it. But if I do not, then I will see you somewhere else. And here we are back at good old Ross in Greenville, Tennessee. Let's run into the home base here and see if they got anything. Still can't believe they got rid of the trash can.
Okay, we're going to have to do a voiceover because the music in here stupid loud. Got some page punchers in Ross for us today. Some Batman and Superman. Got a Slinky Dog. A little Sonic there. I don't think that was our last time I was in the store. I like those Hot Wheels motorcycles I've been starting to get as well. I think those would scale maybe good with 3.75s. Don't know. Naruto, don't know crap about anime, but it's a cool looking figure. That Brutus there I kind of enjoy as well. What else we got? What else we got? This Ross was actually kind of stocked. I mean, as you can see, it's not a lot of, I guess, really hitter stuff we're looking for, but again, it's cool to see it stocked up. They had a lot of stuff. What do we got here on the bottom? A bunch of those little outfit kits there for the Avengers. I think it's Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Panther things. Got a Triceratops looking at us. Mikey on a skateboard. Optimus Primal mask. What else we got, guys? Oh, Dragon Ball Z. I've been seeing a lot of anime stuff at Ross lately. I don't know if I filmed. It might have been Monday's video. I don't know. Anyways. But the other Ross in Bristol, Virginia had a ton of anime stuff as well. I didn't buy him, but I came close to getting the Fortnite Raptor just because I got the shark. That Raptor does look pretty cool. And then these things. I've been seeing these all over Ross stores. Don't know anything about them, but these big Dragon Ball Z figures. They're $16.99 a piece if you find them at Ross, if they're anything good or anything you're looking for. But I've seen those now at 3 different Ross stores this week. Then we got our Pops and stuff. Some Super Mario. I think that's about it, guys. I'm winding down the video clip. I'm going to let you watch the rest of this one, and then we'll head on to our next destination.
GameStop, Bristol, Virginia. Let's run in here and see what they got. They got that new exclusive Batman multiverse. It's hitting some stores. Let's go see if they got it. We got some stuff here. Let's see. They got the gold flash from the new wave. Okay, this is the one with Hal Jordan, gold Batman. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know, kind of creepy looking. Anybody's looking for it, there you go for a barcode. If you're getting barcodes again. Then we've got some Batman animated. It's like Batgirl is already gone. There's your Two-Face. And there is Batman. We got 2 Batmen. I have to say, I think that looks better. That looks way better than the cell shaded one for the animated series. I'll put those back up in a second. And these are no longer Target exclusive. You got Ray and Egon here showing up at GameStop. And now let's put our animated Batman back up here. Two-Face. And we've also got a non-chase John Stamos, Christian Bale. So that's pretty cool. Aquaman figure still. Non-platinum Gordon. Got a Skull Ship. And the Beetle and the Whirly Bat. We got anything at all. Marvel Jean Grey. She wasn't here the other day. Let's see. Don't think we have anything else up here we haven't seen. What about over here? Got Optimus there. But yeah, looks like the DC stuff is it. We're gonna look around at some clearance and some video game stuff, some Star Wars. Actually, Star Wars is right here. Let's just peek across here while we're looking. There's a few people over by the video game stuff. We got these statues. Darth Revan, Cal Kestis. And then we've got this. I don't think they had the other day, that other Paz Vizsla. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Let's check out some clearance. Let's check out over what they got in the video game stuff, and we're back. I decided to come back up to Target today here in Bristol, and they stocked some stuff. Look here, we've got Wave 2. You got a Platinum Jim Gordon from Wave 2, the Batman animated. We have got the Riddler here. We have got Batman, the Hard Act version, and Scarecrow there from Wave 1. A couple of Batman from Wave 2. Then we've got Joker. Very nice, very nice. Then we have got, Jim Gordon non-platinum. So if you want to know the difference between the plat and the non-plat, there you go. Different color shirts and all that good stuff. We also got in another one of these, but not the platinum, and 2 Firestorms, again, no platinums. And then a couple of regular Sinestros. So yeah, some restock on McFarlane. Stuff here in the collector's section. We're going to take a look down here at our NECA. Let's see if they got anything. Any Street Fighter figs? No Street Fighter. The rest of this looks to be about the same. No Holothon stuff yet. Unless they've got an end cap set over there. We'll have to go over and see. But let's head over to the main toy section now, and let's see if they got anything new over there. Actually, that was NBA Jam. Karl Malone and John Stockton. That is sweet. The NBA Jam stuff is cool. You got Dennis Rodman and Isaiah Thomas. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. I remember playing NBA Jam with these combinations, guys. Rodman and Thomas. Now, Rodman, the one I had, he was on the Spurs. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's new as well. What else here, guys? Let's pay attention a little bit more. I didn't think, Godfather Funko movie things there is different. I don't remember the Trey Young, so I think they had that the other day when I was here. So we got some new Funko. We got some new McFarlane. So pretty neat. Let's head over to the regular toy section, see if there's anything over there. Alright, everybody, we are still in Target in Bristol, and the regular toy section has nothing different than when I filmed there on Monday and Tuesday for Wednesday's video. But back here in like a weird spot way off electronics, I found a little clearance section, and they do have some of the, or 3 of the Python Patrol Cobra officers. They're not down much, $17.49, but still it's better than full price. But yeah, be sure to check your stores, check the end caps on all this stuff, because again, this is nowhere near toys or the other clearance. This is the random end cap down here with the luggage. So yeah, got some clearance officers. I'm gonna have to call this hunt a Target vlog, but hey, they have stocked some. They have got Spider Shot here, finally shown from my Bristol Target. And then we've got Tombstone. This, in my opinion, as far as looks wise, is the second best figure of the wave. But we got barcodes in case you need a Tombstone barcode. And let's slide him back up there. And then Spider Shot. I think I've already shown his in previous videos, but just in case. And I don't think they had Iron Man the other day, so they got an Iron Man. But that is all that is new on the action figures. Let's go see if we can find any Holothon or anything else. This is probably the weirdest hunt I've ever done to the store. Every day I've come, they've had different figures. And first day I came here, which was on, I don't know what day it was, they had Ram Man and Beast Man and Turtles of Grayskull. The next day I come, they had Ram Man, Beast Man, and Raphael. And now today from Wave 2, they've got Shredder and Raphael and no Ram Man and Beast Man. So every day this week they've had different figures in this wave. But there is Shredder, finally getting to see him. This might be a pickup, guys. I don't know, he looks pretty cool, but yep, these things are still showing up. If you check your targets, check them as often as you can, because every day this week they've had a different one. So Here we go. We haven't been to Ollie's in quite a while, so let's go into Ollie's and hunt around here a little bit and see if they got anything. I know they were getting some starting lineups and WWE superstars and some other things here, so let's see what they got. Let's check out Ollie's. Got the Ghostbuster stuff there still. Got some metal machines from Zuru. There's some car stuff. I got some ugly putty puke. That's what everybody needs. We got down through there some Space Jam stuff. There's Black Widow. Man, they've had this here forever. $15.99 still. They used to have her and the Red Guardian 2-pack. We'll see when we get to that side if they still have any of those. Star Wars Retro Man, Bo-Katan Craze, Star Wars action figures. I guess those are here somewhere. Let's just see if we can take a little peeky peek at what's in here. Oh, 8 pieces, probably gonna be. Yeah. I don't have a free, there's no place to put this. Try to get a figure out, but hang on a second here. Yep, alright, there we go. Grand Inquisitor. And they look like they're all Grand Inquisitors. If I would looked down the box a little more, I would have seen that. Boba Fett, Maroc. What's that say? Star Wars Retro Moscow. I want the one that's got Boba Fett Maroc has in it. Or Maroc, I don't know how you say his name. Hey, look, they got Grief Karga. Man, somebody made a comment one time that those were selling in their area after Carl Weathers passed away, and there's 2 boxes of them. Not saying that I condone it or anything. People trying to profit off somebody passing away, but that was, I don't remember where I saw that at. I might have dreamed it, who knows, but got it. Okay, what's in this one? That is Boba Fett, I think. Sorry if you can't hear me too good. I moved my hand. Yeah, Boba Fett. Oh, yeah, I got some Star Wars. How much is this stuff? $3.99. And there's probably it's on the shelf down here and me taking them down. There's Bo-Katan Crazy or whatever his name is. Huh. I don't know, we'll see here in a second. Still got a buttload of legends. Oh, let's slide that up there. Now, compose ourselves and back to the hunt. I don't see any different legends than we were seeing around Christmas time. Still got Black Panther, Age of Apocalypse. That was a good figure. They're all still $9.99. I think the Eternals are cheaper. They're $7.99 and they still can't sell them. I mean the Eternals. And what kind of person likes the Eternals? Kind of picking at T3 Collects. He's a fan of the Eternals movie. See how much Grief Karga is. $9.99 for a Carl Weathers Grief Karga figure. And they got a buttload of them. So slide that back up there. I don't remember them having Grief Karga last time I was here, so I'm thinking that's new. And there's a bunch more of them. Man, they got a lot of them. Of course, they kind of peg warmed. Darth Vader, Grand Inquisitor, Obi-Wan, Grand Inquisitor, Bo-Katan, Imperial Death Trooper, and I had a ton of those Death Troopers. I don't see Boba Fett. That we saw in that box up there. No, Boba Fett is not down here. I'm not digging through all those, but they got a box of Boba Fett's up there too. So there's another Grief Karga. I think the other one up there. I think where's that? This one. They're kind of similar. It looks like it has black eyes there though. I like the pistols this one comes with better, the carded version. Where'd I get this from? There's some more Darth Vader. Got the soft goods cape, that's kind of cool. Who else is back here? Keel, or whatever his name is. This looks like the same ones that were here around Christmas, as well as these. What else we got here, guys? Still got the Batman 3-pack. $15.99. Oh, no thanks. What's this? Superstars. So, yeah, well, there's a buttload of them too. They got a buttload of these Superstars figures. There's the Rey Mysterio. We see him right there. And there's a Ric Flair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 boxes of Ric Flair. 10 boxes. There's another one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. Looks like of, or 3 boxes. I don't know. That's a crap ton of Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. Mostly Ric Flair. Got Invisible Woman, 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 Invisible Woman. Ronin still. Clamp Champs. I do like these figures. $3.99, guys. I mean, that's a good price, I think. I paid full price for it when it was new. And I got Ric Flair. Actually, I bought, I think it was here, the Bristol Ollies. I don't remember which one I bought my Ric Flair at, but I got it at Ollie's. White Vision. I still got some of that one. What's in here? Master, or Multiverse of Madness, I mean. There's some more Black Widows. You know, I never saw the Age of Apocalypse figure in any of my Ollie's stores. Vlad the Impaler, good friend, was kind enough to send me one of those. So I ended up getting it, but that's one of the few Age of Apocalypse figures I never saw. They dropped this thing down a while back. It's $9.99. One of them, my viewers have pointed that out to me. Came and found it. Transformers, Beast Wars, Rana. What have they got? Dusty or Crimson Guard? What we got back in there? Hunger Games stuff. Force Awakens. Move down here. We'll go back up in a second. We had to get out of the way. There's Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons. Ghouls and Ghosts. I like these little sets as well. They're still $13. More Eternals. Here's starting lineup. I don't see the hoops anywhere. I don't think they got those. There's a bunch of Trey Young. There's the Joel guy. Don't know NBA players, guys, so Joel. Is it the same one? Nope. Ja Morant. Trey Young. There's Jay, or how you say his name. Let's see, Tech Decks. That does appear to be all. So they got some stuff that looked different last time I was here. And some of the same stuff, but I'm going to take a look out on these end caps and stuff, see if we can find anything else. If I do stumble across something, you'll see it. If I don't, then you'll see me somewhere else. Wait a minute, let's start lineup hoops. I think we have found the hoops. They do. They have a buttload of the hoops. Just had to look for them. First time seeing these things in store, $3.99. That's pretty cool, and they got a lot of them. Okay, so we did find those. That's neat. We're going to head out of here now. If I do find anything else, let's just take a peek down through here before I say that. All right, anything else, you'll see it. If not, guys, we're out of Ollie's. Here we are at Johnson City Target. Don't know how good you can hear me because the wind's blowing, but we're here to check this place out. The guy told me last weekend they were expecting a truck today and that he thought the NECA rep might be here today. So let's go see if they got anything. Let's check our NECA stuff. I'm not seeing any haul-a-thon items yet. Now they had some here last week in the toy section. I already kind of done a quick walkthrough back there. Hey, Space Jam. And I didn't see anything. Those carded Flash Gordon figures. Oh, my work phone is chiming in my ear. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. If you could hear it. Last Ronin. They do look like they've had a little bit of a restock on NECA, but not any of the newer stuff that we are looking for. Anything back in here? I'm pretty sure this has definitely been restocked. It is some older stuff though, like I said, just right then, said it again, I don't know why. But you got the King Kong And then is this the 2-pack with Loomis? Yes. I haven't seen that thing in quite a while. I'm gonna take a picture of that actually. That's Flash Gordon carded figure. Oh, never mind Flash Gordon, look at this. I gotta say guys, I know that's just a repaint of the Rebirth Batman, but that looks pretty good in blue and gray. And then we got Hal Jordan. In my opinion, this will be the most popular figure of this wave. But that is pretty sweet. Here's your barcode. And they got 2 more Batmen up here. I don't think there's any platinums in this wave. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Alright, so we got some DC finds. Let's go see what else we got. One Piece. That looks like something I hadn't seen before. Don't know much about One Piece. But yeah, they got a ton of them back in there. Evil Dead, TLC, Roger Rabbit, same old in those. Wave 1 animated series. All that Wave 1. Condiment King parts, yeah. New Wave 2 yet. What's behind this guy? Robin with the respirator. Earth 2 Batman, anime, all kinds of Ra's al Ghul. Still got 2 Fei Longs. No Kins, Chun-Li's, Bisons, or Dalsim. There is the Bat Cycle. Well, the guy didn't lie to me. NECA, I think, has been here. They used to put out the haulathon stuff. But I think it was AZ Toy Hunter was saying that it's really, a lot of that stuff's not scheduled to set until April 7th in some areas. So maybe that's what it is. They just don't have it set in my areas yet. Some areas did it early. Yeah, it's still Target Con stuff down here. So unless it's back in the toy section where I overlooked it, they don't have it yet. That's kind of cool. Alright guys, we'll take some pictures and then let's head back to the toy section and see what they got back there. If I see anything, you'll see it. If not, this will be a quick Target run. So we got in action figures today. Shadow Striker. We're not going to take a lot of time in here because we are going to be back in here over the weekend. Mostly just wanted to see if they got the NECA stuff and end up running into the DC stuff. And honestly guys, I am not seeing anything. The guy told me he thought they might get these Spider-Man figures today, but they haven't even changed over any of the pegs yet for that. Doesn't mean they don't have them, but it's a good indication they're not going to stock them yet. And just to be honest, I probably have all one of those now. But still, it's cool to see them. They are now so in figure wave. What have we got here? We got more Raccoon Mario, Luigi again, and another Raccoon or Tanuki Mario, Raccoon Mario. Minecraft stuff. Have I seen that before? I don't know. But it looks like it for action figures. Nothing really we haven't seen over and over again. But let's head over to wrestling and Star Wars and stuff and see if I got anything over there.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in the Man Hut, which means we're wrapping up another toy hunting adventure here on YouTube. Weekend toy, or not weekend, but week-ending toy hunt here for Friday. But my name is Chris. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to watch the video here on YouTube. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. But end of the week toy hunt. What took the title of Store of the Hunt? What was Store of the Hunt for the end of the week hunt video? That's going to go to the Bristol, Virginia Target. Reason being, guys, that Target is like I can almost walk to that Target from my office. That Target, reason I give that little lead in, every day this week they put something out. The Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2 has had the weirdest restock I've seen there. My theory is they put all 4 out at one time and somebody hid 2 of them and the Target employees found them and put them back on the pegs. Now, I forgot to show you Ram Man and Beast Man. I did not, for whatever reason, I didn't film finding those, but I'll have pictures of them here somewhere on the screen so you can see them. him, and then you saw on camera we found Raphael and we found Shredder. You know, on Tuesday evening they had Ram Man and Beast Man. We go back on Wednesday for lunch and they got Raphael. I go back today and there's Shredder. So every day this week they've had a different character from the Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2. We also, speaking of Wave 2s, we found Wave 2 of the Batman Animated Series figures there. Both Gordons, the Chase and the Common, Riddler, Trenchcoat Joker, and the Hard Act Batman. Now, Wave 1 of those figures, Mr. Freeze is the only one I really thought about getting. I don't care for the cell shading. I think he should not have put that on those figures. If you look at this video and find the Batman I found at GameStop from the new Batman Adventures, that Batman looks 1,000 times better than the one he's got out for the animated series because it doesn't have the dang cell shading all over it. But once again, Wave 2 looks better than Wave 1 in my opinion. Riddler kind of tempted me. I didn't pick him up, but I was tempted by one of them, which you're probably going to see here during the toy haul. But those figures there, they're cool to see those there, especially the entire wave. You had the Chase, the and on the 4 commons. It was cool to see the whole wave there. And that's part of the reason that Target was Store of the Hunt, that Turtles of Grayskull, and one more figure we found there. We found the retro carded Spider-Man wave. We found Tombstone. I think Tombstone is the second best figure in that wave. Scarlet Spider is number 1. Tombstone's close to number 2. That's just a good looking action figure. Now I did find that at GameStop here a while back, but the card on the one at GameStop that I bought was kind of beaten up and kind of dinged up. The card on the one at the Bristol Target was in really good shape, which means you might see it during the toy haul. Also, you had some collector's edition McFarlane's. They had a kind of a weird restock. They had a couple of the waves mixed together on that. I don't know if they came like that or they just found those things in the back. Somebody returned them. Who knows? But it had a couple of Firestorm commons, the Batman as Green Lantern common, and then 2 Sinestro commons. Have never seen the Platinum of Firestorm. I haven't seen a lot of people find it either. I was kind of hoping that would be one of the Platinums, but it was not. And then that Batman as Green Lantern, I got that off eBay to get that Chase figure. Never saw it in store. I think Art G and maybe Yukon Phil are the only 2 people that I know of or seen that actually found that thing out in the wild. But I'm sure others did, but again, that's the only ones I saw that found it. But again, all that stuff wrapped together over my 3 or 4 days hunting at Target make that Store of the Hunt. And going to all those different days and finding different stuff, that's kind of why I want to go away from a Wednesday toy hunt video and move it to Fridays. That way I can go there all week and put one video out for that store instead of having mixed segments and all week. But that's the subject for another day. But anyways, Bristol Target, Store of the Hunt. Top 3. What were the top 3 for the end of the week toy hunt? Number 3, and we got more than 3 things in here as usual, but Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2 takes the number 3 spot. I don't have any of those figures. Actually, I might have one here in the haul today, but once again, that's not something I'm all in on, but I gotta say, those look great. They're fun. I mean, I was a huge Motu fan when I was a kid. Motu, Transformers, and GIJoe was my jam until Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came along, and then I dropped everything for the Turtles. Then I dropped Turtles when I discovered comic books and superhero action figures and all that. But like I said, I like that collaboration. The figures look good. Wave 2, again, I think it is a little bit stronger than Wave 1 because of the Raphael and the Shredder figure. And that Beastman with that little samurai shogun helmet or whatever, that thing looks awesome. But again, those figures look good, and it was awesome seeing those there in Target already. So if you're looking for those things, hopefully you can find them in one of your stores pretty soon as well. But those are number 3 for the week ending toy hunt. And now let's go into number 2. Number 2 is also a Wave 2 of an action figure series, the Batman Animated Series Wave 2, which we've already talked about during Store of the Hunt. But they did have both Jim Gordons, the regular and the Chase. They had the Riddler, the Batman, and the Trenchcoat Joker. And Batman is the Hard Act version, the cyborg version of him there. But again, it was cool to see those there. I have seen those a couple other times at some other Target stores, but I've never seen the Chase. So they did have the complete wave there at the Bristol, Virginia Target, and it was cool to see those. And I've already said this again, but I think those look better than Wave 1. There's a lot more. The Gordon, Joker, and Riddler figures really kind of tug at me. I may end up pulling the trigger on some of those. I've got one of them here for the haul, but I didn't get all 3 of them. So there's a couple of more of those I may end up breaking over and buying here for too long. But those are number 2 is Wave 2 of the Batman Animated Series figures from DC Direct McFarlane Toys. And that leads us into number 1. Number 1, what is it? What do you think it is? Number 1, I went back and forth between 2 things, Tombstone and then the DC Direct Batman and Hal Jordan Green Lantern, but I gave it to the McFarlane, I gave it to the DC Direct Blue and Gray Batman Rebirth and Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Those are brand new figures, first time laying eyes on them. I know that Batman Rebirth is a repaint of a previous release. I know people hate it when McFarlane does that, but that blue and gray Batman looks good. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's a repaint. It doesn't take away from the fact that it is a good looking figure with that blue and gray. Looks way better in person than a picture could do it justice with that blue and gray coloring on it. But it was cool to see that. But the hitter from that wave, in my opinion, Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Finally getting a single release of Hal Jordan from DC Multiverse. That's a good figure as well. They didn't have Aquaman. He's the other figure from that wave. What did they have? Like 3 Batman, I think 1 Hal Jordan. They're what we saw on the peg. But again, hadn't seen those figures yet. Had seen some other people finding them, but I hadn't stumbled across them yet. So it was cool to see those. So the DC Direct McFarlane Toys, Blue and Gray DC Rebirth Batman, and Hal Jordan Green Lantern are number 1 for this toy hunt video. And there we go. Now let's get into the toy haul. And I got a pretty good size haul, so let's try to run through this. I did pick up the Bret Hart basic. Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler from when I was a younger man collects. But anyways, to the Attitude Era in WCW, he went to that. Even the mid-90s, even him back tag team with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I've always been a fan of Bret Hart's work, so I try to pick his wrestling figures up. I've got a couple of Ultimates, trying to find that Monday Night War Ultimate that's out. Mr. Fantastic showed that in his last video. But I did pick up the basic here from Series 146. There is a chase to this one as well. This is the common with the pink uniform on. He's got one with black pants. The black pants version is the chase. So if you see that and you want to get yourself a chase figure, that is a chase for Series 146 WWE Basics. But we got the common, still hunting the chase. Let's see, guys. I did pick up Tombstone because I wanted one with a better card, so I grabbed this from Bristol, Virginia Target. I don't know yet if I'm going to return the other one to GameStop. I may just open it because honestly, this figure looks awesome. I wouldn't mind to get this off card and have a look at it, so I'll probably tear into the other one I got, or I may return. I don't know yet. But anyways, I did pick up one with a good condition card to add to the collection. Casey Jones is my favorite Turtles character. I'll preface with that. A close second is Shredder, and this thing looked too cool to pass up on for Shredder. So I did pick up Shredder here from Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2. I kind of get Super Shredder vibes from this guy. I'm probably going to take him off card, but he's the same scale as WWE Superstars figures. So, I can have my dream match of Ultimate Warrior taking on, Shredder here. But I'm going to take him off card and do some stuff with him. Most of the card's kind of beaten up. I mean, it's almost ripped here in the corner, if you can tell that or not. But again, we'll take him off card and have some fun with him. It's an awesome looking Shredder figure. Really digging the collaboration with Motu and TMNT that's going on right now. I think this is a good idea. The figures look great. And I tried to resist them. I couldn't resist. I had to get the Shredder here. And hopefully once they do a Casey Jones, we can find it as well. The last 2 retail pickups, I did get the common. I did get the chase. Animated series Wave 2 Jim Gordon's. I do not have any Jim Gordon action figures in my collection at all, and this looks like the old comic book version. Of course, it looks like the animated series version is based on that. So I did grab this. I did grab the chase of that, so I can have both of them in the collection. And again, Wave 2 of these are drawing me in. I may end up getting some more of these. Riddler and Joker may jump into the collection at some point, but again, I just don't like the Batman figures in these because of all that black cell shading on that gray outfit. But we did pick up these 2 from Wave 2. I got one more pickup, an online order, and I have been bullied by another YouTuber by the name of T3 Collects over not picking this figure up. He's had some fun with me over that, but haha, Carlos, I got it now. I did pick up Jack-O-Lantern here from the Retro Cardist Spider-Man Wave. Again, guys, this character, I remember him in some Spectacular Spider-Man comics, but I'm not 100% familiar with his backstory. But that head sculpt is why I wanted that. Look at that thing, that flaming pumpkin head. They did a really good job with the detailing. I don't know if you can really tell there on this figure, so I did want to get him to go in the collection. He does look cool. Love Green Goblin, Hobgoblin. He's obviously made in the same vein as them there, but if you need the barcode for him, there you go. If you get on Target's website, he was still available. That's where I ordered him from, was Target's site there. So hopefully if you want one, you can't find him in store, go on Target's website and order you one. Hopefully you'll get one in. But we did pick this up, from the Spider-Man Retro Carded Wave. And that is it, everyone. So let's talk about social media and Instagram. If you go to the description of this video, my About page on YouTube, the splash on the screen, all will show you ways to find me on Instagram. So look me up on there. Give me a follow should you choose to. And then we've got right here where we are right now, the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer, you've come back multiple times, you're just not hitting that subscribe button for whatever reason. Just like me with the Turtles of Grayskull, give in to the temptation and hit that subscribe button so you can see what comes down the pipe here on the YouTube channel. We're wrapping it up, guys. We're still going towards 3,000 subscribers. I'm less than 200 away right now, so thank you everyone for supporting me, and keep supporting the channel so we can hit 3,000 here as soon as we can. But that's going to wrap it up. Hope you've had a great week. Let's hope for a good hunt weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.